start our first map. Whoa, wait, that's the wrong button. We're not in the post game yet. In fact, we're far from it. Demon Hunter, of course, is all the rage nowadays. We've seen some Night Elves, especially Moon, move back to Keeper, but I would be terribly surprised if Kaho doesn't play the Demon Hunter. He loves the Demon Hunter, same as Colorful. Kaho and Colorful, very similar in many regards. Very similar playstyle, and also similar strengths. Normally, it is the standard play and execution and micro, which carries them for the most part. Unlike a Moon, where strategic choices, tactical variety is what oftentimes is one of his biggest assets. Have we ever seen Kaho versus Colorful? Yeah, plenty of times. And we might today. In the past with the Keeper, Night Elves were always focusing on expansion play, but with the Demon Hunter you can also play one base. Basically the entire game. And in Demon Hunter versus DK matchup, the hero levels are really, really important. The Night Elf wants to make sure that the Demon Hunter especially gets a good start with a fast level 3, move on to level 4 quickly to take the first big fights, and then throughout the course of the game get level 5, which is a big power spike. And of course level 6 would be even more tremendous. That's some terrible items. Oh my goodness. The ring, honestly, you can make an argument for the ring. It's actually not too bad for the demon. But I would much prefer some more damage, especially in the early game. Ring also for 1, 2, 0. Demon Hunter must of course go Mana Burn and Immolation. Well, he doesn't have to go Immolation, but he has to go Mana Burn, that's for sure. So no evasion here early on Kaho. Oh, stole the last hit. Nice. But the DK is still level 2 already. But these little last hits can matter.
Player's forces are under attack.
And of course, it's a rather peaceful early game. We're gonna have no big commitments, no big pushes. Then again, perhaps there will be. Especially Happy and some other undeads have been quite fond of level 2 aggression, with ghouls running into the main base, trying to kill wisps, and perhaps archers, maybe even force a town portal. But so far, 1-0 is playing a slow early game. And it's just creeping up. First archer is here, first 2 archers are here, but of course, if you bring them close, they are in danger of getting surrounded, and ideally you want to take no losses before the ghoul push arrives. And the tier 3 frenzy timing push is what's been looking very successful recently, especially in the hands of Happy. Of course, this is where the micro will come into play on both sides. Night Elves have been trying different... Whoa, 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 whoa! Second crypt gargoyles? Alright, my man, I like to see it. Oh, and the Demon Hunter needs to see it. 1-0 perhaps trying to hide the crypt. If Kaho doesn't go Panda against this, it's very hard to beat gargoyles. And the standard, of course, is playing Demon Hunter Naga, expecting an enemy Naga. And also, Demon Hunter Naga is just better against fiends. But against Gargs, you need a Panda, normally. Unless you have a big lead. Oh, nice Wisp Scout. Good staff. 1-0 has to abandon the camp. At least for now. Archer's continuing to creep. Oh, I'm not sure if he saw the crypt, dude. Tier 2 now done. Crypt is ready. Rushing tier 3. He might be playing solo DK here, at least for some time. Mass Gargs and Frenzy Ghouls with solo DK can overwhelm Night Elves. Oh, he didn't go Panda. Yikers. Yeah, I think 1-0 should just play solo DK And around 50 supply, the Gargoyle army with Frenzy and Stone Form, maybe even without statues, but you can play statues, it's a toss-up. But anyways, around 50 supply, this army is super strong against especially archers and dryads. You need the AoE from the panda to deal with all the units. I think if 1-0 plays this perfectly, he can't lose. But that's easier said than done. Tier 3 coming, dryads soon to join. And the worst thing you can make against this Garg army is bears. Bears is very bad. You need strong heroes, Orb of Venom, and a lot of dryads with upgrades. Alright, the Gargs are now revealed. Dude, I wonder if Kaho knew about this and still feels like the Naga can work. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she can work. But I feel like she really cannot. We'll see. Upgrades will be important. 1-0 is already starting with the first attack upgrade. Kaho's playing very aggressive, by the way. Really trying to limit the DKs creeping. Which I'm not sure is the right call. I think he's the player who needs more hero levels than 1-0. I think 1-0 is fine on level 3 and 4. Which he's going to get easily anyways with the solo DK. This might just be solo DK the whole game. You don't really necessarily need a Lich in this Gargoyle playstyle.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, he's making bears. Is he making... Oh my god, he's making 2 bears. Yikes. That is so bad. He's got 2 bears and a Naga against Gargs. All of which are basically useless. Oh, Garg ensnared. That's an easy kill, though. Okay, fighting against the Demon Hunter still. He has Aura too? No. Coil too. Did he lose the Garg? Yeah. Right? Wait, did he? I think he did. But the Ancient of War went down. That makes creeping a lot harder. Trying to build a shop here. Because he can't make one in the main. He doesn't have an Orb of Venom yet. Can't get one right now. Oh, this is a rough game for Kaho, dude. Yeah, Kaho would much prefer to play the standard style. You know, like against Fiend Destroyer stuff. Against that... Dude, does he have no Dryads? He's making no Dryads? What is going on?
A player's forces are under attack.
I would have loved to see a Boneyard. Boneyard for Frostworms would be crazy good here. If this works for Kaho, I'm gonna... I don't know. Be impressed. Can't imagine it, though. One of the big strengths, of course, of Gargs on this map. Creep the fountain easy. And look at the experience with the DK. Bam! Wait, there wasn't even that much, because he did go for a Lich. I feel like 1-0 could play this better. I think Lich is not necessary. I think Frostworm is what he wants much more. And as much as I love statues, I think this is the one strat where maybe you don't want to go statues. Because perhaps, you know, around 50 supply, you want to have more Gargs, more Ghouls, and more Frostworms. He's making 0 Dryads, dude. I can't believe it. The heroes have to carry for Kaho. His items are meh. DK about to get level 4. Scroll the Beast. Oh, that's actually really good with this kind of army. Very hard to cancel the scroll. No Deucebull. The 50 supply timing with a heal scroll for 1-0 can be very, very strong. Naga needs to get level 3, and she will. Demon Hunter finally has the Orb of Venom. Doesn't have boots, by the way. Oh! Nova Steel! And the archers, as you can see, fall very easily. That's level 4 for the DK. He's got access to the shop. Thing is, since the Demon Hunter... Oh, he has got a Panda third! Okay. Alright. If he gets level 3, that's very good. But that's a big if. Oh my god, this army is so... This is a joke army. This army is so bad. The only good thing that Kaho has is the Demon Hunter. It's not bringing the Gargs to the fight, by the way. 1-0 is trying
Players'
to
forces are under attack.
coil Nova, long range, King Crimson style. It's all about this Moonwell, apparently. Demon wants to protect it. Gargs want to take it out. Can you imagine how good Frostworms would be here? Would be crazy. Oh, one bear died, by the way. That shouldn't have happened. He had a staff. Perhaps distracted by the Gargs. Demon are now coming home. And look at 1-0. Cheeky little bugger. Now he's going to take out the Moonwell. And since there's no Dryads for slow, it's really hard to kite against his Undead army. Yeah, he's got Naga slow, but no Dryads. He's playing like a European Night Elf. Like, so many European Night Elves feel like Dryads are just bad. They just don't play Dryads against Gargs. And I agree, Dryads aren't the perfect counter against Gargoyles. That's true. But it's the best thing you have, unfortunately. More important than Dryads is the Panda. And the Panda was not the second hero, it's just the third hero. Oh, we finally have a Dryad. At long last. With 0 upgrades, though. Garg's getting the third attack upgrade in the meantime. 1-0 is doing a very good job harassing Wisps. Oh, and now is a Creepjack opportunity. Did you just lose the Dryad to the creeps? More evidence for the Night Elves that Dryads suck. At least the Naga's about to get level 3 here. Panda might be getting level 2. And, you know, experience on Kaho isn't looking bad. But he's still far away from the level 2 Breath of Fire. Very curious that the Gargs here are always harassing little Hitman squad. 1-0 never bringing his whole army together, at least not yet. And banking up a lot.
Players' forces are under attack.
Both of them are. Finally some armor upgrades for Kaho, but it's not so easy to afford these upgrades with his low lumber status. Alright, second Orb of Venom. That's good. Rob with the Magi, that's pretty good as well. So many Wisps going down the whole game. This is not the most fun game for Night Elves normally, playing against Gargs. Good thing Starshaped isn't here to witness this depressing situation. Starshaped was always one of the most vocal anti-Gargoyle advocates, if you can call it that. Gargoyles normally don't work so well against the Keeper, because with the Keeper you can easily expand. And that's really the biggest counter against Gargs. Expansion play, and then outmassing the Gargs. But with a Demon Hunter first, on a hard-to-expand map like this, that's almost impossible to do. Which is why the Gargs are so good on this map, plus of course the fountains and stuff. Shop traded for a Garg. It's almost a 1-for-1 trade. And 1-0 hasn't been willing yet to take a fight. This game hasn't been the most exciting.
The town is under siege.
But a storm is brewing. Oh my god, Gargs are gonna have 3-2 upgrades soon.
Players' forces are under attack.
Panda needs level 3. Really, really, really badly. The thing is, that isn't necessarily the answer though. Depending on the number of heal scrolls for the undead, the Panda can still be countered. It's the funny thing about the Panda. The best counter against the Panda isn't units, but it's just gold. You just need gold for heal scrolls to counter the Panda. Because with, say, 3 heal scrolls on 1-0, you can take a fight against the Panda pretty easy. Another Wisp goes down. 2,000 gold. It's a very campy game. Still got some creeps here. Panda would love to take them. Alright, here we go. 1-0 now breaking into upkeep. More Gargs, more statues. Dude, I think I should have made a boneyard still. 1 or 2 worms could have been so good. But we don't see them. Got the Stone Form as well. Stone Form on Garg is of course very good to dodge the first Breath of Fire Drunken Haze combo, if you do it perfectly. Are gargoyles stronger than hippos? In a 1v1 fight, hippos slightly outtrade the Gargs, so they are better in a vacuum. However, Undead has Nova and statues and easier heal scroll access. And possibly even a Dreadlord, which sometimes you can play. Which then makes the Gargs almost always beat Hippogriffs. That's gonna be a lot of Gargs. No heal scrolls yet for 1-0 though. He will need some. At least 2. Oh my god, so many wisps dying. It's a sad day for the wisps. But the levels are good. Triple level 3 on Kaho with the demon about to get 4. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the army for Kaho is just gonna get eviscerated right away. And then he will have to hope that the heroes can do it alone. Oh, sending out an Acolyte. Getting ready for an expand. Three upgrades on the Gargs. Kaho needs more upgrades, but he doesn't have the lumber. Only 0-1 on the Dryads, dude. Ooh, this is gonna be rough, man. With the expansion, 1-0 is trying to bait Kaho to run across the map towards him to not have to fight against Moonwell support. And Kaho is taking the bait. Off to the slaughter! Wait, how many heal scrolls does he have? 2 heal scrolls, alright. That should be sufficient. But with Micro, this is perhaps still doable. Kaho is down 10 supply and 4 upgrades. It's pretty crazy. No destroyer. Oh, no, there's one destroyer. Perhaps not so needed, but look at this army. Here's 6 Dryads and 3 Bears. There is no way this can work. Alright, rest of the gang is coming. 0 lumber still. Dryads, of course, pretty lumber heavy. $80 supply for 1-0, looking large and in charge. That is so many gargoyles. He's trying to bait a couple of spells, but Kaho is not overcommitting. Breath of Fire, of course, the biggest weapon here. Alright, you know what? This is looking a lot better. This is not just 3 bears and 6 Dryads. This is quite a bit more now. Let's grow the beast. Oh, foil misses. First Organized Breath of Fire didn't get Stone Form dodged. Oh, the heal scroll is so huge. And it's one-shot kills on the Dryads. Yo, the upgrades are making a big difference. Ghouls, though, getting taken out. The bears on the ground doing a decent job. But the problem is the Gargoyles are still going to be left in the air. And imagine if there now was a frost worm.
A player's forces are under attack.
But indeed there isn't. Dryads, though, pushed away, and there's not much anti-air left. It is the heroes, I suppose. We knew this coming in. It's going to have to be the heroes to do it in the end. There's one heal scroll still. Waiting for the perfect moment to pop it. There it is. And that is all heroes. I mean, all units basically gone for the Night Elf. And Kaho struggling against this gargoyle style. The Naga second was the wrong choice. And not expanding. Probably also the wrong choice. But it's really hard to expand on this map, you know, that's the thing. Where can you really find the timing to expand? Ideally, you want to do it super early. That is where the Keeper comes in. Keeper very good against the Gargs, like I said, for that reason. To set up the Expo. With the Demon, it's a lot harder. I think it's a smart choice by 1-0 to have picked this strat here. We know from history. Yeah, the Stone Form micro, by the way, is not the best yet. 1-0 could do some improvements there. But yeah, Kaho, you know, he thrives in the standard play, where he knows exactly what to expect, what's coming. And that would be, you know, the Fiend's playstyle. But against Garrix, it's a bit more complicated. Panda will survive for now. You know, the heroes aren't bad. And slowly but surely, the Gargs are dwindling down. Supply now very even indeed. Oh! And he gets the kill on the Lich. Wait a minute. 1-0. Is he giving this game away? He might be. The Knight of Heroes in the end could be capable enough. The triple hero now super strong. Look at all the Gargs. They're all burning. DK, by the way, doesn't have a TP. The level 2 cold arrow. Oh my god, he's gonna win. Suddenly he's gonna win this game. What? What? How did that happen? GG. I didn't see that coming. That shouldn't have happened. That shouldn't have happened. But somehow it did. Tell you what. The triple hero carrying in the end. Pretty good control by Kaho. 1-0, a bit sloppy, to be honest, with his control. The stone forms could have been a lot better. And I think the biggest mistake was not going Worms. Worms and Gargs work very well together, because the Gargs take out the Dryads right away, and then the Worms are left without the Dryad counter, and they can deal with the Bears and the heroes. The slow and the damage against the heroes is very strong. Yeah, so I think not playing Worms, honestly, was his biggest mistake. Which is not something we see too commonly. 1-0 lead for Kaho. Man, I was so sure he was going to lose that game. I was so sure. Not, you know, to bust out the Happy speech, but Happy wouldn't have lost this. Just saying. Just saying. Credit to Kaho, though. With the tools he had, which was the Tri-Hero, he was able to pull it off. Kind of Undead-esque, relying on the strong heroes in the late game. Thank you, Budcrumbs with the gifted sub, Heman Dunter and Day3 and Pims with the resubs. Much appreciated. Alright, next game could look very different because we are going... Oh, wait. Did you guys want to see the post-game? Wait a minute. Do we get the post-game still? No, it's too late, right? Crap, I was too late. Sorry. Next time. Second map, Equiles. Yeah, I think 1-0 could have played that a lot better. I think the Lich... Honestly, I think the Lich isn't the best variant to play that style. I think you want to build a 50 supply army, DK solo, Frenzy Ghouls, Gargs, and 1 Frostworm. That army is so good. And if you fight around 50 supply, there's no way the Panda's ever going to be able to level up. And if you execute that well with 1 or 2 heal scrolls, you have like a 95% chance to win the game right there. Yeah, 1-0. Could have done the strat quite a bit better, I would say. Not to be too critical, but indeed, I feel like there is a lot of room for improvement there. I still hold to the Gargoyles. I think they are a very, very strong strat nowadays against Elf. Budcrumbs with another gifted sub, thank you. By the way, what if Undeads, what if they faked like Gargoyles, you know, second crypt, and then Night Elf plays Panda, and then they unsummon the second crypt and just play standard Fiends? Is that too tricky? Or could that work? Crypt is of course 200 gold. It's noticeable. Maybe that's too tricky. And another gifted sub by Budcrumbs, thank you. What is there? Could fast expand easily, as he sees that the Demon is going to be busy with his creep camp for quite some time. Creeping the green first? Maybe he just wants to take the 1 creep to be level 2 after finishing the natural. Yeah, okay. Alright, I don't mind it. Crystal Ball for the Demon Hunter. I feel like that's actually not too bad. because once the Nerop tower is here during nighttime, it's kind of hard with the wisps. So maybe the crystal ball here helps in actually seeing if it is an expansion or if it's a fake. But Echo Isles, you know, it should be an expansion. J Salarex with a 5 gifted subs. Thank you. Very good narrow positioning. It's far forward to have good coverage, but it also covers the gold mine at the back if the Demon Hunter manages to get here. It's like a perfect narrow position. Nice, nice, nice.
The town is under siege.
And he had the ritual dagger and now running across the map with level 2. Nice Acolyte Scout as well. Sees exactly when the tree is coming. And there's definitely a window here to get this tree cancel. Now the Demon Hunter has to decide. Wait. Oh, he took a lot of damage from the creeps. Could sell the TP as well. Doesn't buy... Wait, it's too early for boots, right? Yeah. Oh, it's 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Tally staff. Oh, no boots. Alright.
Forces are under attack.
Kaho got the Berserker. Very important. If he doesn't get the Berserker here, that would have been a disaster. That tree is going down. If the DK starts attacking it. Fast level 3 on the Demon Hunter, though. It's gonna come at a price here, getting the cancel, but the tree is delayed. Oh. Can he save the Shadow Priest? Oh. Oh. Detonate. Sick. Sick save by Kaho. Nicely done. Jo with 100 bits, thank you. Oh, and the new trio life is coming on the spot. Ooh, first mistake by 1-0. Should have scouted for this possibility. And he probably overcommitted to the Shadow Priest. Really want to get him with a DK. If he had just attacked the tree, would have been an easier cancel. And I don't mind the position for Kaho here. If... Oh, wait. The overlay is wrong. Why did nobody tell me? There we go. So this time, it's definitely gonna be a Panda second. Tech timings here also relevant. Kaho has the faster tech. 1-0 has the faster expo. But it's not that big of an expansion delay. I hate to bring out Happy again, but we have seen Happy being able to prevent the end of expansion way longer with more ghoul commitment. At quite the high price, to be honest. But the expansion timing is, of course, very relevant. So are the hero levels. The DK is struggling a bit. Still not level 3. Whereas the Demon Hunter is getting very close to level 4 already. Tripkey with the resub. Thank you. Last game had nothing to do with 1-0 throwing. I disagree. But that's fine. We can disagree. Kaho played very well, to be honest. Like, with the exception of the Naga, which I still think was a big mistake, picking her. He did well. He did. But Crumbs with the gifted sub, thank you.
A player's forces are under attack.
No boots on the demon is always something I am saddened to see. Makes him a lot less potent. There we go. Now we got the Panda. It's gonna be a long game. It's gonna be big armies, where also upgrades are very important. Dude, this Shadow Priest has seen some shit, hey. Still alive somehow. Second taking a bit longer. Oh, we have a Fiend transition. Oh, no Gargs. It's not easy to play Gargs against a Panda second with Night Elf on 2 bases and stuff. You have to be a bit tricky. You have to play a hit and run kind of game. Again, we've seen it successful by Happy, but 1-0 has lost his trust a bit. Oh, nice steal. Can he finally get the Shadow Priest? Hey, got him. Only took around 8 minutes. Please buy boots, my man. Boots are so good.
A player's forces are under attack.
So, Fiend spotted. Against Fiends, obviously, you want more bears than against Gargs. And Fiends also means we're gonna have Destroyers. A good number of them. So the perfect army for Kaho would be like 2 MGs. Maybe like 8... what are they called? Talons. A couple of Dryads. And a bunch of bears. But tier 3 is still pretty far away. The supply isn't quite there yet. 1-0 could try to go for a big timing, around 70 supply, bring all the Frenzy Ghouls, bring a heal scroll or 2, and try to end the game right there. Of course, he had the faster expansion, so he's got more gold, so he should be able to build the bigger army faster. Which again means Kaho will have to rely on strong heroes. We'll see how quickly 1-0 decides to break. Not too quickly at all. Still at 50. Banking 1,000. Gets to level 4 here. That's a big level up. And it's taken a while to get level 3, but he will get it. At some point. Kaho is breaking right away. He's aware of the danger of a push. And that's indeed coming quickly. I like the double slaughterhouse. Lots of statues coming. Oh, the lich. Oh. Very good items on the lich. Kaho didn't get an Orb of Venom yet. Staff first. Ancient of War here in the middle of the map to slow down the push a bit. That's kind of interesting. Wants to make it to the shop. What's it gonna be? Oh, sold gloves and claws. Scourge Bone Chimes may be good for the ghouls. And the Panda will get level 3 here at the green just in time for the push. I like Kaho's position. I think he's in a good spot to defend here. This could be a 2-0. But no Orb of Venom on the Demon Hunter. That's noticeable lack of damage. What's the upgrade saying? 2-0 on the Fiends, web coming. There's no Hippogriffs at all, by the way. It's just Bears and Dryads. Looks like 1-0 wants to hit the main instead of the expansion. He's taking a sweet time here. Actually, getting to the push. This is allowing Kaho the next big creep camp. We'll probably have to TP home soon. Lion Horde. Oh, that's a great item. That's probably the best item we could have gotten. Alright, here's the push. 2 destroyers in the air. Only 1 statue on the ground. Kaho can also go for the orb since the shop is right here. Yeah, I like his spot. If he can protect his heroes and micro properly, could be a good fight for him. Everything stacked up for the Nova. Ooh, the bears feel the pain. Staff saves him though. Panda running in. Drunken Haze by the fire. Big damage. We have 2 heal scrolls, which Kaho has to chew through here. Ooh, the bears are feeling the pain though. Yikers. Looks like there's a lack of damage on the Night Elf side, and this push is looking deadly. Kaho dropping quickly in supply. The bears are falling. New bears are coming from the lures. Hunter getting controlled as well by the fire though. 1 more kill. Statue saved. Just barely. Oh, Lich in trouble now. Heal potion bought. When are they running out of healing, by the way? Heal scrolls. Well, I guess I got the second one actually. scroll used here as well. The cold arrow is working very well against the Demon Hunter. Panda out of mana. And Kaho losing more units. Oh, that clarity didn't run for long. Now the statues come into play. The regen battery in the back looking very strong. Demon Hunter's back. On the way with the staff. Can he buy something here? Potion of mana. Where's the dispel? There it is. A little bit late with the abolish. But now the forces are joining again. Bears from the main base. Rejuve being placed. And dispelled. All 4 on the Panda. Staff being saved for the Demon Hunter apparently. The Fiend control is not the best. Gotta be honest. Microwave 1-0 here could have been a little bit better. But this has a good timing. Fiend with a 2-0. The double trip reinforcements. Both players taking a lot of losses here, but we have way more supply on 1-0. His reproduction seems to be working out much better. Kaho. Microing is a little hard out here. He's got level 5 Demon Hunter. That's very strong now, but he's got like no units left. Waiting for more bears to join. Oh, the Lich. What? Last second invuln. The Panda looks to be dead. Where are the bears? Kaho panicking a bit. He's not producing. Reproducing at the moment. Oh my god, dude. Bruh. Breath of Fire. Needs to transfer the staff. Oh, the Moonwells. What? How is this Panda still alive? Going for the Moonstone. Now the bears have been queued again. There's no way both these heroes survive.
Forces are under attack.
Do they? We have an Ancient of Wind now, by the way. What? Demon turns around. There's a staff for him. Panda needs to make it to the Moonwells. Sick hold so far by Kaho, but he's still behind. Panda all alone in the south. It's pretty scary. Demon Hunter needs to heal up. Join up. Still a big supply lead on the undead side. But 1-0 falling back. He's almost got a level 5 DK. He's close to double level ups. Want some more heal scrolls though. Valuable seconds for Kaho. Oh, but the adept training, man, it's taken some time. You need the adept training for the talents. For crow form. Still feel like this Demon Hunter should have had boots, but whatever. Kaho now finally spending all his resources. More bears queued. We won't see talents here. Great mana burn. No mana on the DK at all. The Wisp coming out for the detonate as well. Kaho bring everything in that he has. That's such a big undead army, dude. 80 supply still. Panda now getting targeted. There's no way to save him, is there? Nope, no staff. He's dead at long last. And that might be it. Demon Hunter next on the chopping block. Looks like we're going to map 3, ladies and gentlemen. Dryads can't fight this. 1-0 just has too much. Kaho almost held. Almost. But he lost a little bit too much. Hero is not quite good enough to carry him there in the end. If the Panda had gotten level 5, could have been a different story. But he didn't. Kind of surprised that worked so well. I'm getting surprised today. Earlier I thought 1-0 had it for sure. Well, well, well. Alright. We will see map number 3, and that is good news for us. More action. Kaho didn't have Ultra Vision. Yeah, that's classic Kaho. I don't think it was so important in that game. This game was all about expanding fast, creeping, and getting ready for the push. It wasn't so much about, you know, map movement. But yeah, normally that upsets me quite a bit. Alright, map 2. Map 3, I mean. This map, not quite as easy to play a fast expansion on, but it is doable. My favorite strat here is fake expo, and then expand on the way to tier 2 here, as the undead. So scouting will be very important for Kaho. Yeah, I'm not sure if he should have gone Talons faster. Like, Talons, I'm still on the fence with how good they are against Undead. Sometimes they look really good, and sometimes they all get webbed and they look like trash. In a perfect army, like I said earlier, at 80 supply with an MG or 2, and then, you know, a couple of Talons in the back, that's very strong. But getting to that perfect army is the difficulty. Normally the Undead will strike before. Gloves, nowadays the worst item for the demander from this camp. Probably gonna go immolation. Immolation on this map pretty good for creeping. And WC3 might be forced into a standard game here. No fast expansion, no gargoyles, just straight up one base. Which I think is exactly what Kaho wants to play. And I might even favor him there. Not exactly sure. Tier 2 starts. Kaho a bit late with his tier 2, eh? He went for 3 Moonwell tech. So his tier 2 indeed quite delayed, which means WC3 has the faster tech, and that means faster Naga. If he wants to go Naga second. Oh my god, the amount of items are terrible. Gloves and cloak. At least the replenish is nice. Ooh, sneaky creep by 1-0. Going for the merchant. Pretty greedy. But there was no scout around, so... Oh, whoa! What? Tier 1 expansion by Kaho. Didn't expect that. Alright. DK got the belt, which is okay. Is he doing this in anticipation of 1-0 possibly playing Expo? What is he going away with a big camp here? This is not something you want to allow, but sometimes it happens. Now it's scouted by Kaho, and he must be a bit annoyed by the fact that 1-0 took this risk and he was not in a position to punish. Guess the last hit, that's level 3. Got the item as well, ring +4. That's a very tanky DK, by the way. Which normally isn't worth much, because the Night Elf is supposed to focus units anyways, not the Death Knight. Got a ghoul at least. Oh, I'm not sure if the expansion was scouted. There was a Skelly here. So it's gonna be a mass Dryad Expo. Wow. That's a strat I would have expected from Moon or Foggy, not from Kaho. Kaho had the opportunity here to play a straight up normal game and didn't. He's got the boots finally, thank god. But no level 3 yet. If 1-0 picks up the Naga here and a couple of ghouls, he's going to be very strong. He's going Lich, though. I think that's a mistake. He could be so strong with the Naga right now. Doesn't even need boots. Imagine if a Naga was here with a couple of ghouls. 1-0 is playing this mid game super passively, despite his strong early. This looks like a mistake to me. Tier 2 about to finish.
A player's forces are under attack.
Bringing the wisps to ensure. Wait, who got the last hit? Did DK get it? We're gonna check in a second. Whoa! These right clicks. Oh my god, dude. Plus 11 strength. Look at these right clicks. Dude, the DK solo. And again, imagine if there was a Naga here in ghouls. He could have possibly destroyed this expo. Now that it's just coming. Counter Naga. He got all of it? Oh my god. He got the Magi with a DK. Quite difficult to get this expansion, but in the end he will get it. It took some doing. And the Demon Hunter at long last gets level 3. Expansion now entangling, but that was painful. But all archers survived. That's valuable. And Dryads now will come soon-ish. Yeah, but 1-0 could have played this way more aggro. Again, bring the ghouls, bring the Naga. Could have possibly won the game right there. If the expansion falls, that's it. Nile is way too far behind with the tech. One of the wind. It could be good, maybe. It's also a lot of gold, though. If he sells it. Alright. Push is coming soon. There's a bit of Munjus left, but there won't be much left soon. Oh, and Kaho's army is tiny, dude. 35 supply only.
A player's forces are under attack.
This is why this expansion oftentimes doesn't look so good against undead, because the undead tier 3 timing perfectly has the perfect rhythm to strike against it. And now Naga third as well. I'm so surprised that Kaho chose this strat here. We didn't see a straight up one base game at all this whole series. Demon feels the pain right away. Naga for Kaho isn't level 3, it's only level 1 Fork Lightning, and the army is tiny, look at that! Oh, nice surround. Naga dead. It's easy 5 for 1-0, he's just got the way stronger tech, stronger army, stronger heroes. I think a lot of it also came down to creeping early game. The fact that 1-0 got this sneaky camp in the middle, and he got the lead that way. And 1-0 gets the W. Could have played this even better, I feel like, but it was good enough to win. And yeah, the tier 2, or, you know, Master Ride Expo, doesn't look that good. Especially without a keeper, where it's hard to set up the expansion in the first place. And that is 1-0 through into the next round. Hooray.